Hello and welcome to day 6 of Crispy Nibbles food reviews. This morning we started off in the Magic Kingdom because we had a breakfast ADR for a very sought after restaurant, Be Our Guest. Now for breakfast and lunch, Be Our Guest is a quick service restaurant. At dinner it's a 1 credit table service restaurant, but we went for breakfast. However, you can pre-order your food for breakfast and lunch, and it really does cut down on queuing and ordering your food at the special podium. So we did that, we pre-ordered. As you can see, the restaurant is absolutely stunning. There's beautiful stained glass windows. The whole thing is set inside the Beast Castle, and there's gargoyles. There's 3 different rooms you can eat in. I think there's the library, the West Wing, and of course the main ballroom, which as it was the first time for us, we decided we were going to eat in the main ballroom. But after we'd eaten, we did go and have a look around all the other areas and took lots of photographs. It's truly stunning. Whoever has designed it has come up with an absolutely brilliant restaurant to eat in. It's so atmospheric and so true to the Disney film of Beauty and the Beast. Outside there's lots of gargoyles and castle ramparts and things. It's just a really amazing place. So to begin with, for breakfast you get served up a plate of pastries, and these were all absolutely delicious, quite filling too, but just enough for 2 of us. And then Chris had, I think it was Gaston's breakfast, and it was basically your traditional cooked breakfast with sausage and bacon and egg. I opted for the poached egg, and it was on like toasted ciabatta with salad and bacon and a little fruit salad on the side. The food was all beautifully presented and tasted absolutely delicious, but it wasn't quite as hot as we would liked it to have been. So that was a little bit disappointing. But other than that, we were really happy with our food choices. So Be Our Guest scores 8 out of 10, mainly for the wonderful atmosphere that you have going on in there. It's a truly beautiful place. We'll probably try lunch next time, and maybe at some point in the future we might try dinner, but 8 out of 10 for Be Our Guest. So later that day we headed over to Disney Springs and looked around all the new town centre area, which, as you can see from this photograph, it's just really beautiful. They've done it really well, and we decided it'd be fun to pay a visit to the Sprinkles Cupcake ATM, which is something I'd seen on the internet. So basically you swipe your credit card and then you choose on the screen which cupcake you would like, and then after a little while it delivers your cupcake in a little box. I chose the salted caramel cupcake and it was absolutely delicious. A little bit pricey for what you got, but it was such a fun experience. I really enjoyed it. And that evening we went over to a restaurant I've been dying to eat at for years, Restaurant Marrakesh in Morocco. I'd heard some mixed reviews about the food, but I just really wanted to try it for myself and see what it was like. The restaurant was beautiful, a lovely Moroccan theme, and I have to say this was probably one of our favourite meals of the whole trip. The service was excellent. The servers were just couldn't do enough to help. Like I say, the atmosphere, the lighting, the whole ambience of the place was just fantastic. We started off with a couple of cocktails, which is unlike us, I know. Very fruity, refreshing drinks. I think mine might have been a Moroccan sunset or something like that, but yeah, very refreshing. And that came out with some Moroccan bread. It doesn't look as tasty maybe as some of the other bread we've had, but it was actually my favourite bread so far, and they just kept bringing it out and bringing it out whenever we finished it. We could have just eaten bread all night. So for my main course I had the special couscous, which was kind of like a sweet couscous with raisins in and lamb in and an egg and onions, and it was absolutely delicious. As you can see, quite a big portion here. And Chris went for the lamb shank and couscous and vegetables, and he just loved this meal straight off. It disappeared. Really enjoyed it. The lamb shank was just heavenly. And for dessert, a little like Tangerine Cafe, there wasn't a huge amount of choice. I think this might be called a Bastilla. It's basically pastry and custard and almonds and sugar, and very sweet. But yeah, we were so glad that we came to try this restaurant. It was busy, but not too crowded. There was a really good atmosphere. There was the belly dancer. After the meal, they brought us some Moroccan mint tea. Well, I asked to try some, and they gave it to us as part of our dining plan credit, as our soft drink, essentially. So Restaurant Marrakesh is 1 credit on the dining plan. And here's the lovely belly dancer, and she was very good. She made sure that everybody taking photographs got a good view of her. And after the meal, we just went for a wander around the Moroccan pavilion. It really is beautiful, especially at night. Lots of little nooks and crannies and hidey holes to explore. I was really pleased we decided to try this restaurant. I'd definitely be going back there again in future. And it was great because by the time we finished our meal, we came out and we had a prime viewing spot just outside for Illuminations, the fireworks show. So yeah, really good evening. So Restaurant Marrakesh had 9 out of 10. Really good meal, really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Crispy Nibbles Food Reviews.